Good evening. Last time, due to Vijayadashmi, Dashara, so it was not possible to continue this weekly workshop because everybody was involved in Dashara festival, and that's why I decided to postpone that Sunday workshop. Sorry, because in India, Vijayadashmi festival is a main festival throughout India, and every part of the society, maybe Hindus, maybe Muslims, maybe Christians, are involved in that festival. You know very well. So it was not possible to continue last Sunday. Sathiyo, Amit, now we are on right path. I think that right track, which will take us toward the truth and non-violence, and that is real God. Now, global political, economical, and communal environment is totally changed. Due to Corona, you see, there is maybe possibility of a big violence that is called Third World War. Why? Because history says when there is a severe recession, global recession in the world, Mahamandi, there is a world war. It happened during First World War, Second World War. To come out through this global recession, now we are seeing Uzbek and Croatia battle is going on. On the boundary of India and Pakistan, there is a not so happy situation. On other side, China and Taiwan, both are on the bank of the battle. China and America, even America and North Korea and Turkestan, and also Greece, why this situation is created, it is not the time and the place to discuss. How we have to save our lives, our family, our state, our nation, and that is the main point. Prior issue. Due to the globalization and corona crisis, the economical crisis is becoming more severe and serious every day. And jobs are finished by industrial sector. No new jobs will be created by industrial sector. Because when any industry want to survive in this global crisis, that industry want to sell their commodities on the low prices so that they can win this competition, global competition, economical war. And when any industry want to survive in this global recession, it want to minimize the cost of production of the commodity and increase the quality. And it is happened only by robot-guided automatic machine and artificial intelligence. Robot-guided automatic machine, when you will launch or erect in a factory, that one machine do the work of 100 of the workers. That means when you will establish, any industry will establish one robot-guided atomic machine in the industry, 100 jobs will be finished. The people, workers are leaving the factory because corona. Because they have having fear in the mind. They may suffer by the corona. So they are leaving the job and they are going to villages back. But robot-guided atomic machine cannot suffer by corona. In severe corona also, automatic machine do the work 100% with full strength. So in new industrial era, in post-corona crisis, there is a possibility to launch maximum robot-guided atomic machines and artificial intelligence in the industry sector. Maybe possibility. I will not say it is 100% truth, but maybe possible. That means industry sector will not create the jobs. And global crisis will become again severe because industry has manufactured bumper quantity of the commodities, cars, fridge and everything, but consumer is not willing to purchase. Why? Consumer is having a bumper money in the pocket due to 6 pay commission, 7 pay commission. IT sector is giving bumper salaries to the IT engineers. Then why these people are not willing to purchase? Because hedonism is having the limit to purchase any unessential commodity from the market. Over that limit, this consumerization inside the mind of the consumer will not go up. As per the diminishing law, it will come down because saturation has been done. If you have one car, you will not purchase any other car because you know if you want to go with the car in the office, you will take 4 hours to reach the office or market or any airplane, airport or any other destination due to the high traffic jam. So you will prepare the local buses, local trains or metros. So nobody is willing to purchase the car. Nobody is willing to purchase the house because you have already one house, saturation has been done. Because nobody is willing to purchase a new house. If you will purchase additional house and you will sell, nobody will purchase in future. Already saturation has been done. In Mumbai, 4 lakh flats are vacant. Nobody is willing to purchase. So, this industry, construction industry is now facing severe problem. That means you have a bumper money in your account or pocket, but you will not purchase additional commodity, hedonish commodity, which is not basically required for our daily life. And you are thinking that if the jobs will not be created by the industry and government sector, so new generation, how they will survive? So everybody want to save the money for the benefit of the new generation. The banks are investment in the other sector. But nobody is willing to purchase additional hedonist commodity. So globalization will become severe in the future. How we can break this deadlock? Only solution, self-job creation, self-employment. I have discussed lot of time. And self-employment can be given only by agriculture sector, not by industry sector and corporate sector and government sector. No. Even government are now facing so many severe economical crises. They are not having the funds due to corona and all other aspects. And that reliance in your own life, in every aspect of the life. And that possibility we have discovering, we are searching. At last, we will reach to our Subhash Palekar natural farming food forest. Food forest. If you have 10% irrigation water available, and if you will follow my model, only 1 acre, I will assure you, you will get that much quantity of the money as a profit, net profit in this 1 acre model, so that your family will become self-reliant in all fundamental requirements which are most important in our daily life. I have studied well of all families in slum area, in labor class, in worker class 4, class 3, class 2, class 1 and super class 1 servants. I have seen that 70% of the population of India, a global population, they are in great trouble because they are not having the earning sources. They want job, they want work to both hands so that they can fulfill their stomach both time, morning, evening. And when I came to conclusion that one 5-member family belong to 70% people who earn morning up to evening and fill the stomach. If they will not get salary evening, they will not get their food. One 5-member family can sustain, they can fulfill all requirements, fundamental requirements of the family within only 15,000 rupees per month. 15,000 rupees per month. In this 15,000, they can refund the installments of the house loan also. Yeah, small house, not a big bungalow. But not car, no. Fundamental requirements can be fulfilled within 15,000 rupees per month. That means if any family will get 2 lakh rupees per annum in 1 year, they can sustain their life very fantastically. This 1 acre Palekar food forest model not only will give 2 lakh, but after 3 years will give 3 lakh rupees per year. That means 24,000 rupees salary you will get in your home. In your home, self-employment. It is not a dream. I am not selling dream. I am not a seller of the dream. There are so many sellers of the dream. I am not in that queue. Models are existed, and you are listening very well about those models. About those models. In this 1 acre vertical food forest model, we will establish 5-layer model. 5-layer. A big tree, ruksha. Under big tree, medium trees, paid. Under medium tree and a big tree, bushes, jhadi. Under bushes, plants, 4th layer. And on the surface of the soil, creepers, vines. 5-layer model. In this 1 acre farm model, we will take millets, coarse millet, that means jawar, pearl millet, bajra, and all millets, including brown top millet, highest fiber content, barnyard millet, finger millet, foxtail millet, little millet, all millets, kodo millet, proso millet, which are having the high potential capacity of the nutritional values and medicinal values. High quantity of the fiber. Fiber is the base of the health. If we will take the fibers daily through the food, we will not suffer by the constipation. And constipation is the source of the cancer, diabetes, heart attack. Constipation is the source. In that fiber, we want minimum 3.5% fiber in our food, and sorghum, coarse millet, jawar, 3.6% fiber. In pearl millet, bajra, more than 3.6. Finger millet, ragi, more than 3.6. Kodo millet, 7% fiber. Barnyard millet, 12% fiber. Brown top millet, 14% fiber. Little millet, 8% fiber. These are the big sources of the millets, are the big sources of the fiber. Fiber is more essential for our best health, best health. This is free life. Fiber is the most important. And millets are giving the best source of the fiber. But wheat is having only 1.2% fiber. Only 1.2% fiber. Wheat, gehu. We have to discard wheat. Wheat is the main source of the health problems. Wheat is having gluten, which is harmful for human health. And wheat is acidic, not alkaline, acidic. Increase the acidity of the human body. Rice, white rice, only 0.2% fiber and acidic, very harmful, very harmful. Human blood is having 7.4% pH value. That means our blood is alkaline. That means our body wants alkaline food. Not acidic food, not acidic food. And wheat is acidic food. White rice, acidic food. White sugar, acidic food. Fine maida, acidic food. Refined edible oil, acidic. Fried food, acidic. And when we eat wheat, rice, white sugar, maida, refined or edible oil, and fried food material in the oil, we are introducing the acidity in our blood. The acidity of blood is increased, and blood want to maintain 7.5%, 7.4%, 4 pH value. Now, blood become acidic. And how to sustain, how to maintain? Because blood want to provide oxygen to the every cell of the body, minerals to every cell of the body. And blood is enter in the crisis, severe crisis. And when blood want to maintain the pH value 7.4, reduce the acidity, they want enzymes. And for the activities of the enzymes, maximum calcium is required, and that calcium is taken from the bones, and the holes in the bones are created, that is called osteoporosis. Very, very severe disease. So, in 1 acre food forest, we will not grow wheat, we will not grow rice, we will not grow sugarcane for sugar, white sugar. We will grow only alkaline food material, so that our blood will activate frankly with 100% ability, and then our body will become healthy. To maintain the alkalinity in the blood, enzymes are required. Every activity of the human body is activated by the enzymes as a mediator. Enzymes are having the big role, and these enzymes are created by good bacteria. Good bacteria. There are 3 types of the bacteria. One, good bacteria, which create the enzymes which are required, most important in our body activities, also or every activity. Second, bad bacteria, pathogenic bacteria which create the diseases, bad bacteria. And maximum are intermediate bacteria. Intermediate. They are not good bacteria, they are not bad bacteria. They are secular bacteria, secular. When the strength of the good bacteria is increased, they jump in the good bacteria. They turn themselves in the good bacteria. But when the strength of the bad bacteria is increased, they convert themselves in the bad bacteria. As an independent MLA. These enzymes, good bacteria, and fiber are the important factor to maintain, sustain, and increase the resistance power of our human body. Resistance power has been given by, that is called innate immunity, given by the God at the birth time to everybody, every living being, including human. There are four forces: white blood cell, 1/4 of the immunity system; second, T lymph cell, lymphocyte cells; third, B lymphocyte cells; and macrophage and neutrophils. These are the four forces of immunity system. And to activate these four forces, these three things are required as a supply chain: good bacteria, enzymes, and fiber. And these good bacteria, fiber, and enzymes are existed in huge quantity in naturally grown fruit, naturally grown vegetables, and naturally grown millets. When we ferment millet and prepare dosa, idli, uttappa, South Indian dishes, ambil, Maharashtrian dish, these are the fermented food. And when you eat this fermented food, we introduce good bacteria, enzymes, and fiber in our body. That means in 1 acre food forest model, we will plant all the fruits so that we can get every fruit throughout the year, fresh fruit throughout the year for our family consumption and also to sell the consumers. We will sow the millets I have described, and also we will sow the pulses, green gram, black gram, pigeon pea, cow pea, Bengal gram, beans, which are required to get available the high quality proteins, positive proteins. And these positive proteins are supplied by pulses, which are grown in natural farming, Spnf, not in chemical farming, not in organic farming, not in organic. We want our own edible oil. We do not want market filter oil, or that is called, which is sold in the market. We will not purchase that market oil. Because during the process of deriving that oil from the oil seeds in big industry, so many chemicals are utilized. and that edible oil become harmful to our body. That means when you purchase the edible oil from the market in packet, that oil is not suitable for human body. No. Natural oil, which is derived straight from the seed, without utilizing any chemical, in the wooden oil mill, kachi ghani, not refined, as it is natural oil, derived from straight from the oil seed, without any boiling, room temperature, and that oil is the best oil for human health. So we have given this project to the engineers in Saurashtra, Gujarat, in our movement, to give available small machine oil mill, small oil mill, which will not create the heat. We can derive oil very naturally. And I have given the target that the price will not be more than 12,000, 10,000. They have started their development process. And within 6 months, we will get that machine. Every family should have this machine so that we can derive our own natural oil in our home, 100% purity, 100% guarantee. Natural edible oil is a dense oil and has color and beautiful scent, natural scent. But when you purchase refined oil from the market, it is just like water, transparent, no smell, no smell. So we will grow groundnut in 1 acre model. Even we will go linseed, safflower, sesame, even sunflower also, if you want. And we will having the coconut trees, so that we will get all edible oil seeds in our home, and we will get every day fresh oil, fresh oil. When you travel South India, you will see the hairs of the women and gents also very black color, maybe 80 years old, 80 years old. They have their hairs black color, totally 100% black color. And they are having the beautiful shape of the world, natural shape, not obesity, not obesity. And they are not having the constipation problem. I was searching what are the root causes of this blackness of the hair. And I found in South India, every family eat coconut oil derived from wooden oil mill. And every day they are utilizing that natural oil derived from the oil mill every day. And they use virgin coconut oil, virgin coconut for the hair. And their hairs are totally black color. Because they are eating natural food. And when they eat dosa, idli, uttappa, they eat every day chutney of coconut, coconut chutney every day. Coconut is coming in the body every day, and that coconut is a kalparuksha, kalparuksha. In 1 acre model, we will take the coconut also. We will take millets. I have seen that 5-member family, 5-member family want 2 quintal annual consumption of cereals, millets. Only 2 quintal. 2 quintal. That means 1/4 part of the 1 acre model. We have to utilize for these millets 1/4 part for oilseeds, groundnut, safflower, linseed, sesame, 1/4 space for pulses, and 1/4 for fruit trees, spices, vegetables, entire. All family requirements will be fulfilled through this 1 acre model. Even. We will get minimum 3 lakh rupees from the fruit. When we will sell the fruit, naturally grown fruit, straight to consumer. We are getting double prices. Nobody want to die with the cancer, diabetes, heart attack, corona. They want to survive. They know the truth. Because they are suffering by corona, diabetes, heart attack, cancer due to the poisonous food and polluted water and environment. They know. They want poison-free food. At any cost, they want to give the double prices also. Even we will grow sugar cane also in 1 acre model, food forest model. On the boundary of the 1 acre model, 12 feet outside from the last line of the fruit tree, 12 feet outside, that is the canopy area of border trees, and that canopy area will be utilized for one line of the sugar cane surrounding the 1 acre plot, and also live fencing on the border. And that live fencing also will give the earning. Yeah, definitely. And we will manufacture jaggery in our home from that sugar cane. Our own natural jaggery in home. Very easy method. I will do that method. Everybody can manufacture jaggery in your home. No problem. White sugar is a poison, slow poison. White sugar is having only carbohydrates, energy. 1 gram carbohydrate is having 4.5 kilocalories of energy. And this sugar, white sugar, is not having nutrition value, no. No nutrition value, no minerals, no vitamins, no fiber, nothing. Only carbohydrate. Only carbohydrate. Energy fired. Carbohydrate. Negative energy, not positive energy, negative energy. And when you eat that white sugar, not accepted by the human body, because human body want only nature-made food. As a vegetarian animal, and white sugar is not a nature food, nature-made food. It is a human-made food. Utilize so many chemicals while manufacturing. And when we eat sugar, white sugar, ultimately our stomach does not accept that white sugar, and as a result, the blood sugar, that sugar is circulated in the blood. Insulin cannot do to control the sugar in some extent. Amit, due to the resistance, Amit, ultimately blood sugar is increased and you may suffer by diabetes. Amit, you may suffer by diabetes. Amit, so we will not eat white sugar. Then question will be arise. What will be happen about Amit? What will be happen about Amit? Sugar mills. If every Indian will stop to eat the white sugar, what will be the future of sugar mills? There may be question in your mind. Hey Amit, no. Sugar mills also will survive. They will not face any problem. Because sugar mill will manufacture naturally grown natural red sugar without utilizing any chemicals and sulfur-free sugar, and there is a great demand in the world for sulfur-free sugar. In Maharashtra, Sangli district, one Sadguru sugar mill led by Mr. Rao is utilizing the sugar cane which is grown under Subhash Parekar natural farming. They are manufacturing red sugar, natural sugar, not utilize any chemical, not utilizing sulfur also, and they are selling on double prices. There is a great demand in the world. So sugar factories will not face any problem. Even sugar mills also can manufacture ethanol, is most required, essential to sustain our self-reliance Indian economy, because Honorable Prime Minister had declared self-reliant India. So we will manufacture our own brown sugar, that is called red sugar, in our home, and jaggery also. From naturally grown sugarcane under Subhash Parekar natural farming, and doing manufacturing jaggery in our home, we will not utilize any chemical, hydrous powder, no. We will utilize only the finger millet juice, plant juice, small quantity, and small quantity lime. Then we can utilize cardamom to get the beautiful taste and flavor, and we will prepare our own jaggery in our home. But self-reliance India means not self-reliance mega cities and cities. No. Self-reliant India means not self-reliant New Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Ahmedabad, Kanpur. No. 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 Self-reliant India means self-reliant 6.5 lakh villages. Self-reliant India means self-reliant 6.5 lakh Indian villages. India means not cities. India means 6.5 lakh villages. Because wealth is created in the villages, in the agriculture. Wealth is not created in the cities. In the cities, exchange of the currency and manufacturing the commodities. Where there is a creation, there is a wealth and health. Where there is no creation, there is no wealth and there is no health. And creation is existed in only agriculture sector, not in the industrial sector. When we sow one seed of the jawar millet in the soil, we will get 300 seeds from one seed. Creation, 1 to hundreds. When we will sow one seed of the pigeon pea, togri, in the soil, we will get 5,000 seed. If you divulge one seed of the mango, we will get 10,000 mangoes. Multiple creation in the agriculture, not in industrial sector. When you introduce 100 kg raw material in the machine, in the factory, in the cities, end product commodity 95 kg, 98 kg, not 100 kg. That means there is no creation, only reduction. That means there is a dream. I have seen the first time of the history of India. Our Prime Minister, Honorable Narendra Modi ji, has given the dream self-reliant India. First time I have seen. And self-reliant India means self-reliant 6.5 lakh villages, not cities, not big mega cities. And without self-reliance in the agriculture, self-reliance village is not possible. Is not possible. Maybe all schemes of the government will be introduced in the village. Village will not become self-reliant. Maybe ideal village, as per the model of the Honorable Anna Hazare ji, government will introduce millions of the rupees one village. All the schemes will be adopted in one village. Beautiful roads, beautiful hospital, beautiful school, beautiful Gram Panchayat office. Throughout the year, 24-hour drinking water, electricity, everything is okay, beautiful. For whom? For whom this development? Because villagers, young generation in the village is not willing to stay in the village. They are willing to leave the village, to go to the cities for job. Because they know if they will continue their agriculture in chemical farming, organic farming, they will get a great losses and they will commit to take the loans from money lenders and banks, and they will pressurize by the big heap of the loans, and ultimately they will commit suicide. Nobody want to commit suicide. Everybody want to survive. And there is a social problem. Nobody farmer is willing to give his daughter to marry with the son of the farmer. No. He know he will commit suicide and my daughter will become widow. This is a severe problem. If all young generation will leave the village, for whom this Gramin Vikas, rural development, ideal village, farmhood. Anna Hazare ji's Rajaghan Sindhi, in watershed management, I salute Anna Hazare ji. A beautiful model he has established, but his village is not ideal village. Is not ideal village. Because the farmers from that village are purchasing hybrid seed, GM seed from the market, chemical fertilizer, insecticide, fungicide, herbicide from the market, tractor, instrument from the market, and money is going, millions of the rupees from Rajaghan Sindhi is going outside Rajaghan Sindhi, outside India, to the manufacturing industries, and that is the exploiter system. that well-developed village, so-called, rather than everybody purchasing sugar from the market, jaggery from the market, edible oil from the market, medicine from the market, cloth from the market, everything, footwear from the market, everything they are purchasing from the market, and millions of the rupees going outside the village. So we can say it is ideal village? No. No. Self-reliant village means self-reliant agriculture. When agriculture will become self-reliant, automatically the village will become self-reliant. And when all 6.5 million villages will become 0.65 million villages, 6.5 lakh villages will become self-reliant, automatically India will become self-reliant. All the natural resources are coming in the city from the rural area. Everything is coming rural area. Everything is coming rural area. A big hub, that is the rural economy, big hub of the all requirements of the human. And by chemical farming, by organic farming, every farmer is committing to purchase everything from the market, and that is a great exploitation of the world economy and Indian economy. Because when you purchase everything from the market, including seed, fertilizer, insecticide, fungicide, herbicide, instruments, tractor, everything, sugar, everything, edible oil, everything, money is going outside the village. So in 1 acre model, we will grow the fodder also. Yes, fodder also. For our local cow and bullocks. And we will utilize dung and urine for Jivamrutam, Ganajivamrutam. Excessive dung will be utilized for gobar gas plant. Also, residues of the crops, vegetables also will be utilized for gobar gas plant. And that gobar gas will be utilized for cooking purpose, also electricity creation. Self-reliant agriculture. Self-reliant agriculture. But if you will not grow cotton in your 1 acre model, to get available naturally grown lint to manufacture our own khadi or cotton cloth, we can't say that model and village will become self-reliant. No. So we will sow the cotton seed also in that 1 acre model, so that we can fulfill our own requirements. We will take turmeric, ginger, cumin seed, coriander, everything in that 1 acre model. Onion, garlic, everything. Black people also. Yes. And cotton also. When the gods thought that I want to send the human on the earth, God has sent everything on the earth first. to fulfill our fundamental requirements, primary requirements, in the form of the trees. Because God has created a human being as 100% pure vegetarian, and every vegetarian is having the food only the leaves, fruits, pods, grains, and tubers of the plant body. Yes, human food is only given by the God in the leaves, fruits, pods, grains, and tubers of the plant body. That means our human food is only plant body. Why this local cow ghee 3,000 rupees per kilo? Why? So many people are recommending you eat the local cow ghee. For what? Best performance of the body. You have to eat everything which is costly. Cashew nut, almond, all this. I am asking one question. Elephant is a huge giant animal having enormous force, energy, stout build. The elephant can uproot a big tree without any exhaustion. Very easily. A huge power, huge power. Elephant does not eat local cow ghee. No. The elephant does not eat badam, pista, and kaju. That means cashew nut and almond, all these things. Elephant does not drink the local cow milk. Elephant does not eat the non-vegetarian meat food. No. Strong body? Why? That means if you want to build up your body as like elephant, God has given everything in the plant body as a food. Yes, God has not given the local cow ghee on the plant body, on the plant. Not given. Not given. That means what we want as a vegetarian, everything is existed in the plant body, in the leaves, fruits, pods, tubers, and grains. Everything. I am 100% vegetarian. 100%. Not 99, 100% vegetarian. Since my childhood. It is said that non-vegetarian food, meat, is a big source of the energy. Achha, I am not eating any meat, eggs, no, fish, no. I am 100% vegetarian. I am speaking 10 hours in a day in my workshop for 9 days, 10 days continuous, since morning 9 to 8 evening. I am fresh. I am fresh. Why? What is source of energy? I am not eating the local cow ghee. I am not eating meat. So also I am full energy. That means wrong claim has been done. Wrong claim has been done by the so-called nutrologist or food experts that to build up our body, meat is required, local cow ghee is required, milk is required. Totally wrong, totally wrong, totally wrong. Totally wrong. Except human being, except human, no any animal drink the milk of another animal. No, you show any other animal except human being. No any other animal except human drink the milk of another animal. No, no. That means God has not created the milk of the cow, milk of the buffalo, milk of the sheep and goat, and milk of the camel for human being. No, that milk is reserved for only the calf. Only the calf. Calf has the right, no human right there. No human right. That means when you drink the milk of the local cow, buffalo, that is unnatural behavior. Unnatural behavior. Unnatural behavior. Creating allergy in our body. Yes, creating allergy. So we will not keep the high-yielding cow, local cow, in our pen. No. Our own local cow is the best for Jivamrutam Ganajam. Old local cow, which is giving not calf, not milk, is old. That is the best. That is the best. Because when you keep high-yielding local cow, just like Gir, Tharparkar, Rathi, Saiwal, and when you feed the dried grass or fodder to that cow, maximum energy is utilized to giving the service to the calf and milk development. Minimum energy is utilized for the development of the dung and urine. So dung and urine of the high-yielding cow breeds is not suitable for agriculture purpose. No. But our local cow, Malnad Gidda, Kasargod Gidda, Vechur, Highland Dog, Wayanad Gidda, Ongol, Kangayam, Bargur, all the local cows are not high yielding. They are low yielding milk, but giving full energetic bullocks and medicinal milk for the calf. An entire force of the energy is included, diverted into development of the dung and urine. And that dung and urine is best for Jivamrutam and Ghanajivam. I have taken the all trials and experiments. So for that 1 acre food forest, we will keep only old cow or local cows, not high yielding cows. Not high yielding. Because milk also is acidic, not accepted by our stomach. Sweets also are acidic, mithai and all this, not accepted by our stomach. Deposited in the human cells as a toxic garbage and reduce our immunity, destroy our immunity. In 1 acre model, we will take all these things, so that all the requirements of human will be fulfilled in that 1 acre model. Next Sunday, I will give the model, entire model I will give the next Sunday. On the board. And you will write it. You will take the photos. The God has sent everything on the earth in the form of the nature, vegetation, so that incoming human will get all the things, and then the God has sent human on the earth. And for cloth, God has sent the cotton plant on the earth, so that human can get the cotton lint for the cloth manufacturing. And weaving the cloth, their skill is given by the spider. Their skill is given to the human being by the spider. How to weave the cloth. Yeah, fantastic. Everything we have taken from the nature. Everything we have taken. The skill also we have taken from the nature. Nest of the bird. Bird is constructed nest. Very fantastic, beautiful, marvelous. Without any support. Cement, no cement, no concrete, no sand, no steel, nothing. They are building their nest. Very fantastically. What a class! What a class of this building technology. Architect. A fantastic art. Human has taken the inspiration from that bird, and they start to build up their huts. To build up the huts, God has given the bamboo. After old age of the bamboo, maturation period, they are fallen down, we can utilize. God has given the permission. After maturation, trees are fallen down. Okay, you can utilize. Vines you can utilize to bind, and grasses to cover the roof. Everything is given by the God in the nature. And cotton also has been given by the God for our clothes. That cotton lint, God has given that cotton lint for human being, for cloth manufacturing, and that lint is a cellulose, 100% cellulose. And that lint is not a food of any living being, any microorganism, any birds, any organism, no. That lint is only preserved for our own clothes, human clothes. Which cotton we have to grow? That is the most important thing. There are 4 types of the cotton. 4 types. One is Gossypium herbaceum. Gossypium herbaceum is a local cotton. Since thousands of years, that local cotton is existed in India. India is a hub of Gossypium herbaceum. That is called Deshi cotton. A tree perennial tree. Every year you get the cotton. Every year, once you have planted that tree, every year for a long period you can get the cotton continuously. Perennial. I have like fruit tree. I have like that is called God cotton. In old days, in India, every home was having one tree of that Gossypium herbaceum cotton. Every home was having. And to lighten the candle, diya, they want the cotton bati to lighten the candle, oil candle, not British, not European candle. That is diwal. And that cotton was utilized, that cotton. That is called God cotton. Dev kapasi, Dev kapas, Bhagwan ka kapas. That is Gossypium herbaceum. And farmers developed the straight line varieties by selection method from that old wild cotton, Gossypium herbaceum, and local cotton varieties were developed. Before Green Revolution, and that cotton was grown by the farmers. That is called Deshi cotton, Indian cotton, Deshi cotton. Gossypium herbaceum. We will show that cotton in our 1 acre model. Yes, we will show it. That cotton is 100% resistance for insect and diseases. No insect attack, no disease, nothing, no bollworm, nothing. They do not want water also. In drought condition, they will survive. Yes. And in high rainfall also they will survive. We will take that Gossypium herbaceum in our 1 acre model. And in our home also. Second is Gossypium arboreum. That is also a wild species, came in India from America, and that is also a just like local Deshi cotton, herbaceum, just like, but we can grow that arboreum, Gossypium arboreum, in our 1 acre model also. Small bole, short length of the lint, and it is utilized in the woolen manufacturing factories to mix that lint in the woolen. There are so many varieties of the herbaceum, of the Gossypium herbaceum also, and arboreum also. But arboreum is having some drawback. If you will not pick in time, the lint is fallen down, cotton is fallen down automatically, and crop will be damaged. And 1 rupee kg wheat and 2 rupees kg rice, nobody is willing to come to work in the farm. And you will see there is a great crisis, and our agriculture enter in the big danger. And when the picking of the cotton is continued, and if we will not get the labor for picking, automatically Gossypium arboreum cotton will be fallen down and we will suffer by great losses. It is happened. What is the alternate? There are two alternatives. Third type of the cotton is Gossypium barbadans. Gossypium barbadans, it is an Egyptian cotton, long staple, 39 also, long staple. Just like Suin, we have sown Suin in under Subhash Parekar natural farming in Saurashtra, Gujarat. Yeah, fantastic crop, fantastic crop. 39 a long staple. Basically, it is not Egyptian, it is also South American variety. Long staple is a demanded, very high demand in the global fiber market. High demanded. Suin is the best variety of that Gossypium barbadans. And in January, we will take the review of that cotton. And last is Gossypium, that is most important, hirsutum, American cotton, hirsutum. A big ball, broad leaves, just like now BT cotton, that is called hirsutum, Gossypium hirsutum. There are 4 varieties. We will also take the Gossypium hirsutum in our 1 acre model. We will take all 4. So that biodiversity can be continued. And we will get all staple. This Gossypium hirsutum is having the lint length, staple length 26, 27, 28, 29 mm. It is accepted in garment industries, cloth industries. There was a great biodiversity of the cotton varieties in our India before Green Revolution has came here. There are 5 types of the varieties, not for cotton, all crops. Number 1, local cotton or local variety. Since thousands of years it is continued. Derived from the forest. That is local cotton, local variety of the jawar, of cotton, crop, local. Second is straight line variety. Local cotton, local varieties, local crop is grown and best quality plants are selected and seeds are taken from only that selected plants and that is kept for another year for sowing purpose, and that is called straight line selection. Straight line varieties. Third is improved varieties. That means hybridization has been done by variable 2 species, and that hybridized F1 is sown, and from that F1 crop The topmost plants are selected for seed purpose. Selection is continued for 6 years. And after that, which variety is finalized, that is called improved varieties. It is hybrid variety. It is hybrid variety. No problem. And fifth is genetically modified variety. Just like BT cotton. Just like BT cotton. God has given the great biodiversity of every living being. No two animals are similar to each other. No. Because biodiversity. There are 700 crore people throughout the world. More than 700 crore. Everybody, the thumb is different. The structure is different. Body is different. Face is different. 700 crore people are having variable thumbs, variable structure of the face, variable bodies, variable your characters. Everything is variable because biodiversity. Nobody is similar to each other. Nobody is similar to each other. Even your twin also are different. Something is different, which can be discovered by mother only, not father, not by father. Everything is diversified. The God is willing to diversify every living being, including vegetation also. For that purpose, God is creating new varieties every year. Yes, God is creating new varieties of every plant, every crop, every year. That means it is not a monopoly of the agriculture universities to develop a new variety. No, God has the supreme authority to create the new variety of every crop, every year. There are two methods of the God to create the new variety. Number one, self-mutation system. Swayam Utparivartan, self-mutation. That is called evolution. Everybody is evolved every day. Yes, we are developing ourselves every day. In our human cell, there is a DNA. And that DNA is a hub of genes. Every gene is responsible for every character of your body. Every gene is responsible for diseases. Every gene is responsible for all the internal and external activities of the human being. At the birth time, God has given all diseases to us. Yes. Corona, that means virus, disease maker virus has been given by the God. Cancer is given by the God. Diabetes is given by the God. Heart attack also is given by the God. High blood pressure is given by tuberculosis, given by the God. Every disease is given by the God. And there is a specific gene in the DNA in the cell of every disease given at the time of the birth to every living being. That means we can suffer by the cancer, diabetes, heart attack. Yes, definitely we can suffer. God has given that possibility. I will give an example. Cancer. For cancer, there is one gene that is called oncogene, which is responsible for cancer. And that oncogene is included in the DNA, in the chromosome, in the cell. When this oncogene will become dominant, definitely will suffer by cancer. Definitely you will suffer by the cancer. But when that oncogene will slip, that means recessive will become recessive, you will not suffer by cancer. You will not suffer by the cancer. The dominancy of the genes responsible for the diseases are done, dominance is done by external poison which is entering in our human body by poisonous food and unnatural food. Unnatural. That means our body, our genes are changing their places, they're changing their forms, they are upgrading. That is called mutation. Mutation. Why? So that new race will be created. New race will be created. And that internal mutation create the ability in our body to sustain in the natural calamities, in the plant body to sustain from the natural calamities, hailstorm, flood, hot waves, cold waves, and diseases, all these natural calamities, high and low, to sustain these natural calamities, to fight with the natural calamities, and to sustain, to survive through that natural calamities, our body is creating self-mutation so that we can sustain our life in the natural calamity, in the plant body also, in the plant body also. So that plant can survive in the drought, in the rainfall, in the flood, in the hailstorm, in every natural calamities. That is called internal natural mutations system. स्वयं उत्परिवर्तन व्यवस्था. स्वयं उत्परिवर्तन व्यवस्था. When you spray poisonous insecticide, to survive from that insecticide, the insect develop immunity and they change their body by self-mutation so that they can develop resistance and they will, yes. When you utilize herbicide, glyphosate resistance herbicide or any herbicide to kill the weeds. But when you spray herbicide on the weeds, weeds automatically start self-mutation and they create new weed so that they will create the resistance power against that herbicide and they will sustain from that herbicide. Your herbicide will not do work. Your herbicide will not do work. It has happened. It has happened. Everybody wants to survive. So they are changing their bodies. They are changing their bodies. Harmful viruses are created by two systems. One self-mutation system and human-made system in the laboratory by biotechnology. Maybe corona self-mutated or human-made. Now one corona has come. Maybe in future, new corona will come. New morona will come. New virus will be developed in the nature. And that maybe that virus will be more dangerous than corona also. Yes, it is happened. It may be happened. Because these internal changes in the genotype of the viruses, bacteria, plant bodies are done speedily by climate change. Climate change improves them. Climate change and global warming is a human-made crisis. Global warming, climate change is a human-made crisis. Not God created. Not God. This is the first interlimitation so that new generation will be developed, new varieties will be developed, and second is hybridization. Sankarikaran. Hybridization is existing in nature. It is a natural process. Hybridization is a natural process. Yes, it is a natural process. To develop new variety. Nature is developing new variety by two systems, one self-mutation theory and second by hybridization. Yes. And that hybridization contract has been given by the God to honeybees and insects and the birds. God has created a big attraction in the mind of the honeybees about the honey, nectar, and that nectar is created by the God in the flowers, so that by the great attraction of that honey, nectar, honeybees will go to the flower and they will suck the nectar, honey through the flower. At that time, pollen grains will be attached to the legs of the honeybees, and when honeybee will go another flower, automatically those pollen grains will be utilized by the fertilization in second flower and that is the cross pollination will be happen and hybridization will be happen. It is natural process. But when naturally developed hybrid variety will be utilized by the farmers, those varieties will have higher potential capacity of the production, number one. Best resistance power against the natural calamities and climate, number two. Best resistance against the insect and diseases, number 3, and number 4, survival capacity in the every changes in the climate environment. Naturally modified, naturally developed hybrid varieties are not demanding any chemical fertilizer, any insecticide. No, no. Without manure, without fertilizer, they are giving highest bumper production also. Even hybridization is done in the human also, even human also. Yes. When Shak, Kushan, Yavan, Arabian came on India, they attacked India, they captured India. At that time, in India, only 8% tribal people were existed. And there was a hybridization. They came to attack India continuously, and they resided here by seeing the great diversity and huge sunlight and huge rainwater and biodiversity, everything, and dense forest, everything better. They resided here. They came as a soldier for attack. They did not came with their families and women. So they married with old Indians, a new race, a new variety, that is hybrid race of the human created in India. We are the hybrid race of Indian people. Yes, we are hybrid race of the Indian people. Yes. It is natural. It is natural. It is not unnatural. It is not unnatural. It is natural. That is the God created thing. We can't deny it. We can't deny it. We can't deny it. But hybrid varieties are developed by agriculture universities. That is not a natural. That is not a natural. It is unnatural. Because God has given the only contract to honeybees and insect to hybridize, pollinate the flowers only to the honeybees and the insect. Not that contract is given to the human being. Not that contract is given to agriculture scientists and breeders. Not that means when any breeder, agriculture scientist will develop a new variety. That is the unnatural thing. Unnatural thing will not be accepted by the God. And those hybrid varieties developed by agriculture universities, not for the benefit of the farmers, not but the benefit of the soil, water, environment, natural resources, no. For the benefit of only developed countries. Exploiter system. Yes. This technology, hybridization technology, is developed by not Indian scientists, no, Western scientists. Norman Borlaug. Why hybrid varieties are developed by this exploiter system? There are so many causes. Europe, America cannot grow the crops throughout the year. The farmers in Europe, America can grow the crop within only 4 months. Why? Because 8 months in the year, entire land is covered by the ice, severe cold, no sunlight. Where the crops are taken in only 4 months, 8 months in a year, they can't grow the crops. The economy of those countries is not agriculture-based economies. Basically, their economies are industry-based economies. And when any country is having industry-based economy, that means they want to manufacture huge quantity of the commodities in their factories, and they want to sell those commodities to entire global consumers. Why? To exploit the pockets of the consumers. To exploit undeveloped countries, underdeveloped countries, developing countries, so that these poor countries will be exploited and developed countries' economies will be strengthened by this great exploitation, not of the wealth and money, also of the natural resources. These Europe-American countries thought they can't create the wealth because their economy is based on agriculture, not on agriculture, industry-based economies. But they want maximum wealth to conserve, and without exploitation it is not happen. Without exploitation it is not happen. So they thought to exploit all rest of the world so that wealth will come, money will come in the Europe-American countries and their economies will be strengthened. And that is called Western economics, which is accepted by India, by Pandit Nehruji. When we got freedom, we accepted that Western economics, which is based on two wheels, exploitation and corruption. Indian economy is not Indian economics. Indian economy is based on Western economics, which is based on exploitation and corruption. Because when you want to create new factories, you want capital, and that capital is not grown. In the factories, huge raw material is essential. That means without exploitation, it is not possible to get available the huge raw material. Capitalism is based on exploitation and corruption. Without corruption, Western economies cannot be activated. These are the big sources to generate the capital, to generate capital. And when they thought to exploit the poor countries' economies and entire world economies except this Europe, America, were agriculture-based economies. So Europe, America thought, specifically Europe thought, that if we want to exploit the poor country's economy, we want to exploit agriculture because these are the agriculture-based economies. And when we want to exploit agriculture economy, means when farmer will purchase from those economies, Western economies, and then the wealth will come to the Western economies. And they have seen Indian farmer does not purchase anything from the market. They have their own local seeds. They have their own cow dung manure. And local seeds are having resistance to insect attack, disease attack. So they are not utilizing any insecticide, fungicide. And they are utilizing wooden plow, wooden harrow, manufactured by the tree on the front of the farm. Nothing is purchased from the market. And they thought, if farmers will not purchase anything from the market, how we can exploit India and Indian economy, rural economy? Europe countries thought. They have taken the survey of rural economy, studied well, and they saw that Indian farmers are practicing local varieties, and those local varieties are not giving more than 6 quintal per acre production. And cotton not more than 1.5 quintal per acre production. That means they are getting less production. Again, they got the information that Indian farmers are very spiritual, very highly spiritual. Where there is a miracle, they surrender. Where there is a miracle, they surrender themselves. Totally surrender. So Europe thought that we have to take the advantage of the mentality of these farmers, Indian farmers, that where there is a miracle, they surrender, and their local variety are giving only 6 quintal grain production and 1.5 quintal cotton production, but they surrender to the miracle. So if we will develop hybrid variety, new variety, with the hybrid vigor, we shall give 20 quintal per acre production, huge production per acre, and this miracle, definitely the farmers will surrender. So that universal, invisible exploitation system under the European countries, they have started agriculture universities to develop hybrid varieties, and those hybrid varieties which will give the bumper production when you will utilize chemical fertilizer. Otherwise, no. Otherwise. That means hybrid seeds are modified as such, taking the great advantage of the hybrid vigor, which will respond for highest utilization of the chemical fertilizer. That means if you will utilize maximum chemical fertilizer, then you will get miracle result. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, no. That means if we will give the hybrid variety, will give the 20 quintal per acre, automatically the Indian farmer will surrender and they will purchase hybrid seed and they will purchase chemical fertilizers. The universal invisible exploitation system has given the guideline to the agriculture universities to modify the chemical fertilizer as such that when you utilize chemical fertilizer, they will convert it into poisons in the soil. Automatically, the resistance power, immunity of the soil will be finished. Automatically, resistance power of the crop will be finished, and crops will suffer by insect attack, disease attack, and then the farmers will definitely commit to purchase insecticide, fungicide from the market, and money will go to the exploiter system. Pre-planned conspiracy. That universal, invisible exploitation system taught that Indian farmers are utilizing wooden plow. You don't have manufactured by carpenter in the village industry, not coming to the cities to purchase. And by wooden plow or wooden harrow, soil is easily cultivated. So they thought and given guideline to the agriculture universities that you mix the maximum fillers, salt in the chemical fertilizers, so that when the farmers will utilize chemical fertilizers, salts will be added in the soil, and as the salt is having the capacity to become the compact soil, to bind the soil particle very compactly, soil will become very hard, as like cement concrete, cannot be plowed by wooden plow, and then the farmer will commit to purchase the tractor from the market also. Yes, tractor from the market also. They thought that is a weeding process, intercultural operations which control the weeds easily. So that exploiter system has thought, why we are not giving the boost to the weeds so that weed will grow very fastly. So they developed urea so that when you give urea in the soil, not only crop is developed, grown fastly, the weeds are also grown fastly. That means weeds are invited by you when you utilize chemical fertilizers. And when by utilizing chemical fertilizers, when weeds will become uncontrolled, and 1 rupee kg wheat, 2 rupees kg rice, no labor is willing to come on the farm to give the labor. Ultimately, to remove the weeds, labor will not be available, and weeds are grown very fastly, and crops will be damaged. Huge money you have expended as a cost of production, taking loans from the money lender and banks. At any cost, we have to survive the crop, and no labor, no weeding. At last, you are committed to purchase the herbicide, weedicide from the market, and you have to spray herbicide, weedicide on the crop. Only weeds will be controlled, crop will be saved. Glyphosate resistant herbicide. Herbicide tolerant varieties came in the market, so that farmers will purchase herbicides also. That means farmers will purchase herbicides because they want 20 quintal production, miracle, they will surrender, will commit to purchase hybrid seed, genetic modified seed, without chemical fertilizer, they will not give the production. So you have to utilize chemical fertilizer at any cost. And farmer will purchase insecticide, fungicide, also herbicides, also tractor, instruments, and money from village will go to the cities when you will purchase all these inputs of the chemical farming. When the revolution in the cities, money will not remain, only commission will remain, and money will go outside India through the manufacturing multinational companies. Indian economy will be exploited. Indian economy will be exploited. Indian economy will be exploited. How much maximum money we are losing? How much maximum? I have calculated. Trillions of the rupees are going outside India. Trillions of the rupees. When we take the decision self-reliant India, self-reliant India means self-sufficiency in every aspect. No import, only export. 100% potassic fertilizer are imported by Government of India every year from international market. 74% phosphatic fertilizers are imported by Government of India from international market. 70% nitrogen fertilizers we are importing from international market every year. We are importing technology, genetic engineering technology. We are giving the high charges because they have taken the patent. how we can say self-reliant India? How we can say? When chemical farming will be banned 100%, then we can say self-reliant India, Atmanirbhar Bharat. That invisible universal exploiter system thought definitely Indian farmer will commit to purchase everything from the market. But they got information that Indian farmer is not having the money. How will they purchase? And they are aware that Indian farmer will purchase everything from the market when you will give the loan to him. So the banks are developed, societies are developed. Bank means new edition of the money lender. You give your thumb on the paper, which is written in English. Nobody can read, and you will get seed, fertilizer, insecticide, everything, herbicide, tractor, everything. But when you will give your entire property to the banks and money lender, and then you will get the loan. And one system is developed, one trap is developed, one chakravyuha is developed, and that is called green revolution. That is called green revolution. 1 acre model, food forest model. We are going to food forest. These are the all aspects which are most important to listen and to know. Without this listening, we can't create the 100% full successful model. Not possible. Not possible. When hybrid varieties are developed by cotton and all crops by utilizing hybrid vigor, and these cotton varieties, Gossypium hirsutum, is an American cotton, came in India through the hybrid varieties, and when American cotton came in India, American bollworm also came in India. Because American cotton is a host of the American bollworm, pink bollworm, all green bollworm, every bollworm. And that American bollworm created a great crisis in India. Hybrid cotton crop was damaged by this American bollworm. So, molecular biologists, which are the servant of that invisible exploiter system, initial system, they thought that this American bollworm is damaging the cotton crop. So why we are not going to create resistance power in the cotton body against American bollworm? So they have started to searching out which microorganism is having this character. They have studied millions of the species of the microorganisms. At last, they found one microorganism, that is Bacillus thuringiensis. Bacillus thuringiensis, Bt microorganism. Bacillus thuringiensis. This Bacillus thuringiensis is having the capacity to create the new protein inside the body, which is having the capacity of the resistance power against American bollworm. And that is a specific gene in the body of that Bacillus thuringiensis. So molecular biologist, Renwick Jew Shastrajna, they decided to take that gene from the Bacillus thuringiensis body, and that gene should be introduced in the cotton body, and automatically resistance power will be created in the cotton against that bollworm. And that technology is called genetic engineering. Jannuk Abhiyantriki, genetic engineering. And their seeds are called genetic engineer Bt cotton seed, Jannuk Rupantarit seed, genetically modified seed. Genetically modified seed. To take one gene from one body and to introduce that gene in another body, this process is not happened in the nature. This process is not happened in the nature. That means this genetic engineering is an unnatural process. And every unnatural process created so many problems in front of the human being, human race. Yes, yes. So we are against this genetic engineering because it is unnatural interference in the natural phenomena, natural system. So we are against this genetic engineering. There was one international seminar, and I was participated in that seminar. Morning, taking the breakfast, one molecular biologist came and started to discuss with me because he was impressed by my lecture. He said, Palekarji, I have developed new GM variety, genetic modified variety of potato. Yes, you have developed? Yes. What you have done? What you have done? Palekarji, I have taken one gene from tomato fruit, and inserted in the potato. I have taken one gene from the tomato of the beautiful taste, sour taste, and introduced in the DNA of the potato by gun genome, and new variety I developed, that is GM variety, and that is tomato potato. I said, in India, every mother and wife is adding the tomatoes in the potato curry every day throughout India. Why these unnatural things you are doing? Why this unnatural thing you are doing? You are not having any answer. You are not having. Biotechnology is a Bhasmasura, demon, Bhasmasura. It will destroy everything. Biotechnology. God has created a great attraction in between male and female, women and men. A great attraction. So that they can come together, they can meet together, and they will create new generation, new child, new race, and biodiversity of the human being will be continued. That means husband and wife come together, they will form the family. That is the real desire of the God. God created system. Family is the God created system. So that father and mother will come together, they will meet, and they will create new child. That is natural system, God created system. But biotechnology, if you want Einstein child, if you want child or girl or son, you will take the tissue from the body, you will develop the child in the laboratory, a new child will be developed. No necessity father and mother to come together, no copulation, no new forming the new give the birth to the new child, no, nothing, no family, no nothing. Entire family life will be destroyed. Society will be destroyed, civilization will be destroyed. God has created the great attraction in the male and female to create a new generation, to child, so that race will be continued. Biotechnology destroy this natural system, destroy the God created system, and they will develop in the laboratory. Child will be developed in the laboratory. It is unnatural thing, not happened in the nature. What will happen? They will develop the demon people in the laboratory. Khunkar, Lutera, robber, they will create robber, thieves, they will kill the laboratory. A dangerous demon people will be created in the laboratory. Against the God creation, against the God. Biotechnology is a straight interference of human being in the God created system. It is not a spiritualism, it is a hedonism and also atheism. It is not a spiritualism. But Bitika Patan, genetically modified seeds are created by the genetic engineering. It is totally unnatural. So we are against genetically modified seed. Against, because it is unnatural. Subhash Palekar natural farming, Subhash Palekar spiritual farming, we will accept only those things which are existed in the nature. Otherwise, nothing will be accepted. Nothing will be accepted. Genetic engineering is not a natural process. We will not accept, we will deny, we will reject it, and we are rejecting definitely. There are two lobbies in the society related to genetic engineering, GM seeds. One lobby, strong supporter and promoter of the GM seed, genetic engineering. Strong supporter. One lobby. And second lobby, strong opponent of the GM seed. There are two lobbies. I have seen two lobbies. Strong supporter of the GM seed, BT cotton seed, genetic engineering, a great supporter, and strong opponent of the genetic engineering, BT cotton or GMO seed. Two parties. I studied well both parties. I studied well both parties. What I have seen? Those who are promoting genetically modified seeds and genetic engineering strongly, they are related to GM seed companies. And also, not all, but some farmers' organizations are also strongly promoting GMO seed, and they are strongly supported to genetic engineering. One part. And these people who are related to GM seed industries and some farmers organizations related who are promoting genetic engineering and GMO seed, they are strong supporters of chemical farming. They are strong supporters of chemical farming. They are strong supporters of the molecular biology, and they are strong supporters of the biotechnology. Promoter of genetic engineering and GMO seed. Chemical. And I have seen, after study very well, this strong opponent of the GM seed, genetic modified seed, GM, genetic engineering, they are leading. This movement is leading, GMO opponent movement is leading by specific NGOs, NGOs are the leader of the opponent system which are opposing genetic engineering and GMO seed. And these NGOs are strong supporters of organic farming. Yes, these leaders of the opponent of the GMO seed, genetic engineering, strong opponents are strong supporter, strong promoter of organic farming. I have seen. At any cost, they are not willing to leave the organic farming. No, they are strong support. They have called me. Yes, we will promote only organic farming. We will not promote your technology. They have told me. That means strong supporter, promoter of GMO seed, strong opponent of GMO seed. One are promoter of chemical farming, and second are promoter of organic farming. That means this battle, they are struggling to each other. They are battling to each other. They are this conflict. That means this battle is in between chemical farming and organic farming. Farmer is not in the center point of this battle. Farmer is not on the center point of this battle. Yes, not. No. That means it is the battle between two industries, chemical industry and organic industries. We are not in any part. No. We are not supporter of promoter of GMO seed. We are not in that party, and we are not in that party which are opponent to GMO seed, because they are not centralized the farmers. They are only fighting between chemical and organic. Let them to battle. Let them to battle. We will not bother. You fight. You fight. Both. We will not bother. What about farmer? What about farmer? One great promoter of opponent, a great opponent of GMO seed came to me for discussion with me. When I was at that time in Mumbai, and his team met me, strong leader of that moment. Lot of discussion we have. They tried to pressurize me, but I have said to them, I am totally against GMO seed, 100%. Why? Because it is unnatural. It is a challenge to the God-created system. So we are against. Because we are spiritual people, we are not atheist people. Number one. In India, since thousands of years, farmers are practicing cotton continuously. Because cotton is that crop which can give sustained production in every climatic change and natural calamities. Your green gram crop, black gram crop, groundnut crop will finish if you will have high rainfall. Yes, it will finish. You will not get the production. But cotton will survive. If there is high rainfall, all the leaves will be fallen down. All leaves will be fallen down. Plant of the cotton will enter in the dormancy, samadhi. And when the aeration will be developed in the soil, the cotton plant will break the dormancy and new leaves will come out. And it will start to grow and new flowers and new fruits will be come out and it will give the production up to May month also. Assurance of the production in any climate change and natural calamity. So at any cost, farmers will not stop the cotton crop. Not. And they are not getting local seed because GMO had destroyed all local seeds, biodiversity of the local seeds. It is a crime. It is a crime against Indian Constitution. Because Indian Constitution has passed the bill, biodiversity bill. And GMO seed had destroyed the biodiversity of the local seeds. Cotton growth is not getting the local seed. They are not getting the hybrid seed also. They are not getting the improved seeds. Only GM seed they have. The cotton farmers are getting only BT cotton seed. No seed they are getting another than BT cotton. And they want to sow the cotton. They are not willing to leave the cotton. At any cost, you give the pravachana. You give the big lecture that GMO seed is bad, it is dangerous, anything, they exploit everything, okay. They will listen, but they will not think about it. They will forget. Because you are giving only lecture. You are giving only lecture. that GMO seed is a dangerous seed, but you are not giving the solution and alternate. I said that leader of the opponent lobby that farmers want local seed and farmers want that technology in which cost of production will be zero. And you are promoting organic farming. Input cost of the organic farming is too much higher than the input cost of the chemical farming inputs. That means organic farming is more costly than the chemical farming. You are exploiting the farmers. And you are promoting organic farming. Farmers do not want organic farming also. Farmers do not want chemical farming because through the chemical farming, organic farming, cost of production is too much high and there is no assurance of the crop will come in the home and it will be destroyed by natural calamities and climate change, and also they will not get the funds, they will not get the money, production, and they will suffer by the suicides ultimately. I asked the question to leader of the opponent of GMO seed that have you that technology? You have technology, you are promoting organic farming. Organic farming not dangerous. They are creating global warming, climate change, highly costly. They are not getting result. They are not getting production. Have you technology? That leader said, no, sir, we are not. Have you local seed? No, sir, we are not local seed. Only giving the lectures, big articles, big books against the GMO seed is not the solution. They want to give the solution, that is the technology which will minimize the cost of production and also the local seeds. And this opponent lobby is not having any local seed and any that technology. So I thought that we have to take our new line of the solution to give the cotton growers. So in my workshop, I have giving the solution to cotton growers. Okay, I have given the 4 options to the farmers. In Subhash Palekar natural farming, first option is local seeds. Because in Subhash Palekar natural farming, local seeds are giving more production than hybrid seed and genetically modified seed. Yes, models are created. In next Sunday, everybody will give the information to you. They will liberate their lecture that you come to visit my model, you will see I have grown the local seed of the cotton in Subhash Palekar natural farming. In neighborhood plot, 1 acre, I have grown BT cotton in Subhash Palekar natural farming, and third plot, BT cotton in chemical farming. You go visit those models, you will see that the chemically grown BT cotton is totally lost. Small population of bolls, a big attack of the pink bollworm, big attack of the white fly, mealybug, and acid aphid, sucking pest, and diseases. The color of the leaves are totally become red, leaves are fallen down, and they are creating so many crashes. Under Subhash Palekar natural farming, BT cotton having 30-40 balls, no disease, no insect attack, but there is a balls are fallen down. Slight attack on naturally grown BT cotton of white fly, slight attack and mealybug. Slight attack of the disease on naturally grown BT cotton. 30, 40 or 20 or 50 balls, maximum 40. But in local cotton, Deshi cotton, in under Subhash Parekh natural, you come and visit, you will see 80, 90 balls, best quality balls. No ball dropping, no. In BT cotton, no new flowers are, no. New flower coming stopped. But in Deshi cotton, local cotton, under Subhash Parekh natural, new flowers are coming, new branches are coming, and continuously ball formation is there. There is severe attack of the pink bollworm in chemically grown BT cotton. Slight attack on naturally grown BT cotton of pink bollworm, but there is no attack of the pink bollworm on local cotton under Subhash Parekh natural. You come and visit. Yes, I am giving the challenge. No sucking pest in local cotton under Subhash Parekh natural, but slight sucking pest on BT cotton under Subhash Parekh natural, and severe attack of the sucking pest on the chemically grown BT cotton. You can see the differences. I have given the solution. I have given the models of the solution, and the farmers are coming. They are visiting, and they are thinking. They are taking decision. I will not bother. We will not pressurize any farmer to accept my technology. No, to accept local seed. No, they will see and they will take the decision. We are open. We are open. We have opened the parallel system that the farmer will take the decision they can. If anybody want to take the BT cotton under pressure, okay, we suggest, okay. But don't take under chemical farming. We try Subhash Parekh natural farming. BT cotton, bus Subhash Parekh. First priority, local cotton. If it is not possible to get available local cotton, second priority, state line selected variety. Second, if it is not possible to get available local cotton and state line variety, okay, you start improved cotton, improved variety of any crop. If it is not possible to get available local cotton variety, state line variety, and improved variety, okay, you can start hybrid variety, okay, but under Subhash Parekh natural. And at last, at any cost, you have to take the crop of the cotton. And if it is not possible, after trying very well, you have searched out entire world, you are not getting local seed, not getting state line variety, not getting improved variety, not getting hybrid variety. At last, okay, you can try BT cotton, but under Subhash Parekh natural farming, so that your cost will be zero. You will not commit to purchase anything from the market. You will not commit to take the loan from the money lender and banks. And definitely, your crop will not suffer by sucking pest, mealybug, diseases, and American bollworm. Definitely. We have given the solutions, we have given the options. I am not taking part of any lobby. No. Subhash Parekh natural farming movement is not part of the promoter lobby of GMO seed. Subhash Parekh natural farming mass movement is not a part of GMO opponent party. No, we are not involved in these both parties. They have to fight to each other. They have to continue the fight. We are not any relation about this. We have established our own parallel system to sustain the natural resources and farmers' economy, rural economy, at least the Indian economy. And both parties are claiming, they are doing variable claims. GMO seed promoters are doing the claims, and also the GMO seed opponents are claiming in doing the variable claims. Which are the claims? I will read. GMO promoter claim that genetic engineering is just extension of natural breeding and no more risky. But promoter of GMO seed claim that genetic engineering is just extension of natural breeding and no more risky. GMO opponent lobby say genetic engineering is radically different from natural breeding and poses special risk. Both are opponent to each other. Their claims are totally opponent. Second, GMO promoter lobby says so-called new plant breeding techniques, genome editing and RNA interference are precise, controllable and safe. Safe, yes, they claim they are safe. GMO seed is safe. Against this claim, GMO opponent lobby says genome editing and RNA interference techniques can have unintended effects and resulting products pose risk to health and or environment. Totally against the claim of promoter. Totally against. The GMO promoter lobby claim GMO foods are strictly tested and regulated for safety. They claim that GMO food is tested and also regulated for safety. Against that claim, the GMO opponent lobby says regulation relies on GM food safety tests conducted by developer companies and regulatory process are weak, which are regulating process, they are weak. They are upon a totally different view they are having. Fourth claim is done by GMO promoter that genetic engineering of crops is no more risky than mutation breeding, which is widely accepted and not regulated. What GMO promoters said, lobby said, genetic engineering of crops is no more risky than mutation breeding. Mutation breeding, another hazardous breeding, we will discuss later on at any time, which is widely accepted and not regulated. Against this claim, GMO opponent says genetic engineering and mutation breeding are both risky and should be strictly regulated. Fifth claim has been done by promoter of GMO lobby. They said independent studies confirm that GM food and crops are safe. Independent study, rather than government and university, independent study, maybe motivated by company. Their study said, their independent studies confirm already that GM food and crop are safe. Against this claim, GMO opponent lobby says independent research on GMO foods is difficult or impossible to carry out, but existed studies have found problems and researchers have been attacked. Researchers have been attacked. They are not getting proper funds and they have limitations. 6. Claim done by the GMO promoter lobby. GM food are safe to eat. GMO promoter lobby says GM food are safe to eat. Again, that claim. GMO opponent lobby says GM crops have toxic and allergenic effects on laboratory and for animals. GM opponent lobby says GM crops have toxic, hazardous, poisonous, and allergic effect. Allergy is created in the body on laboratory and farm animals. Totally out. 7th claim is done by GMO promoter lobby. Many long-term studies show that GM is safe. There are two studies, short-term studies and long-term studies. Short-term studies are done by independent organizations or molecular biologists. They are not having friends, so they are what they claim that it can be, it may be. They are not confirmed. It may be their language, it may be, it can be, because limitation of the funds. Many long-term studies show that GM is safe. Again, this claim. GMO opponent lobby says few long-term studies have been carried out, but some show toxic effects from GM food. So many long-term studies are done, but it is not enough. And they said that some studies show toxic effects of the GMO seed on food. 8th claim done by GMO promoter. The Nicolia review compiles 1,700 plus studies showing that GMO are safe. They have compiled 1,700 reviews and studies, and after that they declare that GMO are safe. Now, against this claim, GMO opponent lobby says many of the research papers, fail to document GMO safety. Some show that contain certain GMOs are harmful, and important papers relevant to GMO safety are omitted or ignored. Total against you by GMO opponent. We are not in between. They are fighting to each other. Let them to fight. 9th claim by GMO supporter says the Van Enenam review considered data from 100 billion animals. 100 billion. 100 multiplied by 100 crore. 10,000 million crore animals and found GMO are safe. They have tested GMO food on 1,000 crore animals. After that big research, they said may or can that GMO are safe. Against that, GMO opponent lobby claim that the review provides no data providing GMO safety. Until today, they have not provided any data, Even today also, both lobbies are not giving scientific data, scientific research paper up to date. Their language can be maybe. Consumers are not getting scientific research papers which are proved actually on the ground level. I have read all the books about GMO. They are claiming they have done lot of job, fantastic job, no problem. They have taken research, but language can be maybe. No confirm. We want confirm. And we have given the option as a model of the confirm. 10th claim of the GMO promoter lobby, GM crops increase yield potential. They claim that if you follow GMO seed, you will increase the potential capacity of the productivity. Highest potential capacity of productivity. Against that claim, GMO opponent lobby says GM crop do not increase the yield potential. Totally against each other. 11th claim done by the GM promoter lobby, GM crops decrease pesticide use. Totally wrong. GM crops decrease pesticide use. Again, there's who? GM opponent lobby says GM crops increase pesticide use. And it is the reality. We have seen. When you increase the resistance power against American bollworm, automatically you decrease the potential resistance power against sucking pest, and sucking pest become very severe. Today also on BT cotton, sucking pests are become very severe. It is correct, no problem. GM crops increase pesticide use, 100% truth. 12th claim by GM promoter lobby, the pesticide associated with GM crop are safe. They say you utilize GM seed and you utilize pesticide. They are safe. They can do it. What a great misguiding. Against that view, the GM opponent lobby says the pesticide associated with GM crop pose risk to health and the environment. It is correct, 100% correct, no problem. 13th claim of the GM promoter lobby, GM herbicide tolerant crops, just like glyphosate resistance, ST, GM herbicide tolerant crops are environmentally friendly. Oh, environmentally friendly. How? They have to do, but they are claiming. Okay. Against that claim, GMO opponent lobby says GM herbicide tolerant crops are extension of chemical insecticide in intensive agriculture and pose threat to the environment. Totally against. 14th claim of GMO supporter, GMO crop can coexist with non-GM organic crops. Totally wrong. And GMO supporter lobby, opponent lobby said GM crop do not coexist, contaminate non-GM. So many research papers we want about this claim. We are not satisfied with both claims. 15th claim of the GMO supporter said, GM crops are needed to feed the world food crisis, to solve the food crisis. And opponent lobby says, GM crops are relevant to food security. So these are the claims done by both lobbies. And I think that this is the battle. We are not taking the part in between two battles, two lobbies. We are safe from both lobbies. And what they have claimed, we have given the solution. We have given the solution. That under Subhash Palekar natural farming, you take the local seed. In Subhash Palekar natural farming, local seeds are giving more production than chemical and organic farming, and hybrid seeds and genetically modified seeds. Models are existing. We are given, and in Subhash Palekar natural farming, on local cotton crop or local seed crop, any crop, no American bollworm, no sucking pest, no disease. In natural calamities, crops are survived. In climate change, crops are survived. Cost of production 0. 100% of production is safe because chemical free, poison free, tasty, nutritious, and medicinal. And we are giving right to existence to everybody. So I request all of you, both promoter of GMO and opponent of GMO, please sit together. We will discuss together and we will give the safe path to the farmers and people, animals, birds, insects, microorganisms, all living beings, all biodiversities, and we will show all biodiversities. We will show our mother soil, water, environment, space, time, and we will show our mother earth. That is our commitment, to show the nature, to show the mother earth, to show the system of the God. And that commitment has been given by the God at the birth time in the close hand. When we birth, when we take the birth, when we born, we are coming on the earth with closed hands. And in that closed hand, God has given the commitment to give our services to exploited people, to poor people, to problematic people, to solve their problems. And second commitment has been given by the God in close hand at the birth time to show the Mother Earth, to show the nature, to show the God created system. And Subhash Palekar Natural Farming Mass Movement is doing that job fantastically. We do not anything. We do not want anything from any government. We do not want anything from anybody. We do not want anything from any companies. No, we do not want anything from you also. Only we want two commitments given by the God in the close hand at the birth time. And I request you to commit to fulfill that commitment. Thank you very much. Thank you, Niraj. We will stop this program. And next Sunday, we will start the model of food forest model, Palekar food forest model. We will discuss a lot of things about only food forest model. Thank you very much.